Welcome back to the Wizard's Fish. Not going to waste any time, just going to jump straight into things as usual. So, viewer discretion is advised, and everything that you see in here is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it.
So, why did Aleister Crowley use the word abrahadabra instead of abracadabra? Because abrahadabra is not just a magical word, but rather the compressed formula for all of magic. Aleister Crowley's system is called Thelema, and within Thelema, he called abrahadabra the word of the aeon. An aeon in Crowley's system is essentially a vast spiritual age defined by a particular religious or magical formula. So let's break it down. First, abrahadabra has 11 letters. That matters because Crowley connected the number 5 with the human being or microcosm and 6 with the greater divine universe or macrocosm. 5 plus 6 equals 11. So 11 symbolizes the union of the human and the divine. Crowley even pointed out that abrahadabra contains 5 identical letters, the 5 A's, and 6 other letters. He interprets this as another symbolic union of 5 and 6. Then we get into Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a mystical system that Western ceremonial magicians adopted partly from Jewish Kabbalah, and one of its techniques is called gematria. Gematria assigns numbers to Hebrew letters. That means that a word can also be read as a number, and occultists compare words that share numerical values to look for symbolic connections. When Aleister Crowley used gematria for abrahadabra, its letters add up to 418. So why does 418 matter? Because the Hebrew letter Cheth, when its name is spelled out in full, also equals 418. Cheth is one of the 22 Hebrew letters that the Golden Dawn magicians connected with the 22 major arcana of the tarot, and Cheth corresponds to the Chariot. The Chariot is the 7th major arcana card, traditionally showing a figure who has mastered opposing forces and directs them towards a single purpose. But Crowley takes that symbolism even further. In his tarot, the charioteer carries the Holy Grail. So now 418 connects abrahadabra with the chariot, the grail, directed magical power, and the reconciliation of opposing forces. Crowley explicitly calls 418 one of the important numbers of Liber Al and identifies abrahadabra as the formula of the great work completed. And what is the great work? In ceremonial magic, the great work is basically the transformation of the magician. It means bringing the ordinary human personality into conscious relationship with something greater, whether you interpret that as the divine, true will, higher consciousness, or the deepest level of the self. That's why abrahadabra encompasses an entire magical philosophy. 5 and 6, human and divine, microcosm and macrocosm. Cheth, the chariot, the great work, all compressed into 11 letters. Follow me for more magic, Kabbalah, Thelema, Crowley, and Western esotericism. And if you want to go deeper, listen to my podcast, take one of my courses, work with me one-on-one, book an astrology or tarot reading, or read my book, The Path Within. Everything is in the link in my bio.
But he said, remember we did the joint rally outside of Washington. We had a big crowd. And the media was saying, will it ever end? I said, it will, but not.
It looks like a dude to me with some sort of issues, I guess we could say.
Yeah, but it ended.
Demonic issues.
This actress just came out revealing the dark truth about her movie that came out 30 years ago. Watch.
Over the years, we've had some laughs about that movie because people love it. I thought it was like a documentary on Beverly Hills.
And I know you saw that face reaction. Now here's a clip of the exact movie she was talking about. Watch.
How old would you guess I am? Come on, don't try to flatter me.
38.
Oh, 28.
3? 23.
I am 71 years old. That's what it does. It stops the aging process dead in its tracks and forces it into retreat. Drink that potion and you'll never grow even one day older. Don't drink it and continue to watch yourself rot. Bottoms up.
I wonder if I'll get nabbed on copyright for this. Wouldn't surprise me.
So she just took a compound that started to reverse her age from the inside out, which everyone thought was complete bullshit until this scientist, Gary Brecka, got canceled for revealing that we have something in our bodies that's very similar. Watch.
Glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. It's sometimes called the mother of all antioxidants. It is an antioxidant that's manufactured by the liver, and it's found in every single cell in our biome. There's not one cell in our entire body that does not contain glutathione. So it's that important to cellular function, manufactured by the liver. Its nickname is the mother of all antioxidants. It has an enormous role in cellular protective health. So in other words, in the antioxidant pathways. And in our industry, most notably for anti-aging benefits, it helps form some of the foundational components for collagen in your skin. It helps improve the texture of the hair, texture of the nails, the appearance of the skin. And this antioxidant, because it's manufactured by the liver, and sometimes our livers are under stress, our levels of glutathione can drop, which lowers our immunity.
Hey, y'all check this out, bro. This right here is a Small Business Administration's chief. This is her first day, or I don't know, man. This is their first day in office, and something seems off. Nah, this is too familiar, bro. Look at this.
It's a ginormous neck.
What?
I find it kind of odd how all the females in the spotlight have thicker necks than I do, and I'm a biological dude.
What's going on, Mac?
First of all, are you in the cabinet?
Well, actually, I am. After I had an incredible conversation with the president by phone to become SBA administrator, he texted me and said, actually, you're going to be in the cabinet. That's a really big deal.
About she's going to be in the cabinet, like the closet. You know what I'm saying? Like the closet. Her name is Kelly Loeffler. Kelly Loeffler. Lil feller. I don't know if that's a little fella, bro. You hear the birds chirping. What do you guys notice in the movements? It looks abnormal to me. What's going on over here, bro? I would say this is AI, but it's too long, bro, and this is a real person. Is this all part of the disclosure, bro? This is next level disclosure, bro, man. Let me know down in the comments below. The shit is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Palm Beach Pete slips up and confesses that he is a character, and that character is Jeffrey Epstein.
And we made Palm Beach Pete an outgoing, fun guy.
If you were Epstein, which I believe you are.
Yes.
So we all know that Jeffrey Epstein is literally pretending to be Palm Beach Pete. Straight facts. He failed a lie detector, has the same teeth, owns the same 2 properties. I can go on forever. But he is finally willing to give a DNA test.
Hey guys, it's Palm Beach Pete, and something's really been bugging me lately. Like, enough is enough. I'm announcing that I'm taking a DNA test, and that will put all rumors to bed. That's a major thing. Stay tuned. Peace out from Palm Beach Pete.
So what does he do next? He creates an escape plan. This man literally announces he's running for mayor of Palm Beach.
Hey guys, we're in the world as Palm Beach Pete. He's outside of City Hall, and I'm officially announcing my candidacy for mayor of Palm Beach in 28. And one of my platforms is for all residents of Palm Beach, free Botox. You know what else, guys? We're going to fund a major expansion of pickleball court.
Now look at the sequence people are being shown. He agrees to take a DNA test, then he announces he's running for mayor. Then before everything can play out, he gets a fake Florida Division of Elections letter telling him to quit his campaign for mayor. And now he's acting like he's going to fight against it. You see why people following the story think the whole thing looks staged?
Guys, it's Palm Beach Pete, and I'm really pissed. I got a letter from the Division of Elections from the state of Florida regarding the irregularities concerning my DNA test. And they're asking me to suspend my campaign and take a step back. I'm not going to suspend the campaign. I'm getting legal involved, but I'll be back. I'm going to be traveling for a while, so you're not going to see me around for a bit. But I'll make the best mayor Palm Beach ever had, and I'll fight this tooth and nail. Peace out, Palm Beach Pete.
The campaign gets shut down, and now there's another reason for Palm Beach to disappear from the public eye.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for coming to the party.
Oh, wait for it.
Jeffrey,
We know it's him, but until somebody produces verified evidence, we can only assume. But one thing is for sure, this rabbit hole just got a hell of a lot deeper. I don't know if he's actually going to take a break from social media, but if he is, you can't hide forever, Jeff.
I have this lady that gives me tuggy.
Okay.
I pay, it's like $25 and I get jobs.
Right.
And the thing
That's a good price. Is that considered cheating if you have a significant other?
What?
That's kind of weird for somebody who's a germaphobe.
Happy ending from a massage parlor. Like, would mom be upset?
You can call her.
You want to ask mom? Oh my God, wait, you're like actively married. Actively.
Yeah. I've been
And you're
married
getting
for like
tuggies?
48 years.
Oh, and if you're seeing
We are not only seeing that Howie Mandel is an awful, awful husband, we're about to see how he is an awful human being and father, because this isn't it.
I like just realized you grew up with him. I did. It
As your
wasn't like
dad.
this. It wasn't good. It wasn't fun. Oh.
Well, you weren't fun.
You weren't fun.
You were
Stop.
a bitch. You were a bitch. Sorry.
It's funny because on America's Got Talent, he seems like such a nice, wholehearted guy.
So if Howie Mandel's daughter ends up in a emotional abusive or mentally abusive relationship, I would not be surprised. Not only does he cheat on his wife of 48 years, but he verbally degrades his daughter. The fact that he is so open and so proud about it tells me all that I need to know about his character. Literally what an awful human being. To me, this is worse than the celebrities who make dolls that look like Lily Tino with blonde hair for their children because they're not spending any time with them. I can imagine that Howie Mandel, for some reason, some shape or form, has been full of himself his entire life. I always thought you were a weirdo. Now I just think that you are a horrible person.
All right, we got a hand line.
Oh, I think we're here.
We're here. Yeah, dude.
We are here. Holy crap! Whoa! Oh, so this is the largest room in the U.S.?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's free hang.
That's nuts.
Whoa!
The crazy part is knowing like how much of the world is on top of you. That kind of freaks me out.
Dude, I can't even see you. I can't even see you, man.
Like, what if something happened and you got stuck in there? I would not want to be that dude.
I feel like I'm on Jupiter or something. I know. Dude, this is only 18,000 lumens. 40,000. Oh yeah. Oh.
Dude, shine that up.
Oh,
wow.
It doesn't even look that big anymore.
No, not with this flashlight.
Which is surprising. You'd think it would make it look bigger, but...
I guess it's bigger when you can't see the walls with your own eyes, you know. All right, ready?
Y'all seen what they got going on in Atlanta, yo? Bro, the Heat got people acting out. Now they got people stealing whole AC units on people's properties.
Stole my AC unit, brand new.
That's crazy.
Last night, look at here. I called police, did a report.
They
I
cut.
wonder why my house was that high. I come outside, man. I had no AC, man.
I'd be pissed.
They cut all that.
Look at it.
Bro, that's crazy.
Stole my damn AC. Can't y'all believe that?
They took everything, the most important
I mean,
components.
they just did a whole unit. They just don't.
I mean, imagine going to work a full day and then you get sent home because this is what's happening in Atlanta. This is crazy, bro. Like, what's going on? And I called this. I said that he's going to have people acting out. And now you won't believe what homeowners have to do in order to protect their property. They have to put these gigantic cages like the AC is doing 25 to life. And I'm talking about they got to cement that junk in there too, bro. Look at this. But just think how crazy that is, y'all. To be sitting outside your home, you know, thinking your AC is out and running, and then something happens, your house gets all hot, and you're like, what's going on? And you walk outside, your air conditioning unit is missing.
It's only a matter of time before people start getting grinders and just grinding through those cages.
Like, what is going on?
We've seen a dramatic increase of AC thefts over the last few months here in Atlanta. And with rising replacement and repair costs, it's more important now than ever to protect your system and your property. Ornamental Security offers the most secure.
Whether y'all want to blame it on the heat, desperation, you know, Age of Aquarius, spiritual times, karma, whatever is going on, man, y'all cannot tell me that people are not shifting differently out there, y'all. The energy is crazy. I'm telling y'all, everybody keep your head on the swivel. It's not just about protecting yourself, because apparently we got to protect our air conditioner now, too. Yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this video. The shit is here, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace out.
They erected a demon god in Massachusetts. Now, I want you to pay close attention. Isn't that funny? That's the state that allowed abortion, which is child sacrifice, all the way up till birth, which is murdering a child, okay? And it's also the state that erected the demon god Molech, which was the representation of child sacrifice. This is no longer, oh, it's this, it's that. No. It's right in front of your face. If you're too stupid to see that, then just go and join the woke left and be how you are and head to hell, because that's the reality. I know that's a rough statement to say, but that's the truth. God doesn't play with this. God doesn't play with you harming little children, especially in the womb and stuff. It's not a joke. If you've done that, repent. God's willing to forgive you. But if you support it or support anyone that supports it, you're part of the problem and you're part of the sin. That's what the Bible says. And I'm not going to be soft about this because there's child's lives at stake. And if you know that's true, you could drop in the comments how you feel, whatever you want to say, and share this with someone that needs the truth like this.
So the man that helped make Jay-Z who he is coming out and saying that he did sell his soul to the devil. Now, for a lot of us, it's always made us think like, you know, how can somebody like Dame get away with saying this, especially since he's been in the inner circles now? Call it revelation of the method, you know, call it karmic retribution, call it whatever you want. But a lot of times they do have to tell us who they are and who they work for. But check out this video, what he has to say about Jay-Z.
And I don't know how he gets out of going from a dread to an afro in a day without patches and nothing. Like, was it to hide horns? So to me, that's what it looks like when you owe the devil money. They make you dress funny. They take all your jewelry away. And then they make you do what they say. I watched what happened to Kev Hart the other day. It was sad. So I went from being like a little aggravated with them to now feeling sorry because I'm actually watching what happens after 25 years after you sell your soul. You're in hell.
So he made it very clear that Jay-Z, he said 25 years ago, sold his soul to the devil. Dame would be the one who would know because he was his right-hand man on the come-up. So is he telling us exactly who Jay-Z is? Now, it was supposed to come out a long time ago and be exposed that Jay-Z is absolutely another Diddy. From the Aaliyah allegations to the Foxy Brown stuff, you name it. We already know that he was screwing around with underage girls. But the question is now, is he really into some deep, dark magic and did sell his soul to the devil for fame and fortune?
He's biological female, in my opinion.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
I was dreaming about I should be the guy who's so gum. Used to write that this could be wrong. I never write back on your phone. I go for crazy when I hate what.
All right, so y'all want to know what's going on with young Pharaoh? He's twerking on the bed like that, right? This is like the third time. 3 different times that this man is on a bed in a different live stream twerking. It's probably more, but that's like, I keep catching them doing this, bro. And it's ridiculous, but y'all want to know what's really going on? This man, the MK Ultra that the government put this man through because he was getting too smart for his own good, bro. Now they want him to turn LGBT, right? but he really wants to, because he's young Pharaoh, right? He really wants to become a goddess. He wants to become a segment goddess, bro. Somebody pointed this out. I seen the video, but they're supporting this. Let's take a look. This guy right here ranting, talking about, oh, y'all want to talk bad about young Pharaoh, but y'all don't know what he's doing.
I can see the similarities between the two.
He's just trying to get that segment energy. That has everything to do with female, right, goddesses from the young pharaohs from Egypt. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? This man got nails on. He's twerking on the bed, right? He's changing his mannerisms. That's MK Ultra. And young Pharaoh also told y'all, if he start acting different, that mean the government got him, man. I'll do this for educational and entertainment purposes only. Y'all need to pay attention, man.
This is why people don't trust the package anymore. Butter companies have been doing you dirty this whole time.
Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Not surprised.
I'll turn it on. Everybody said use a nickel. Put a nickel in there. It should be 5 grams.
But is this even surprising anymore? Americans are getting screwed on every grocery store purchase, so why not butter?
I'm back testing the Great Value Bacon again. 1 pound. 0.90. Now let's see how much it weighs out of the package. All right, let's calibrate 100 grams. 100 grams. Let's get them out of the package. Let's see what we got here. Let's put us on ounces only. As we all know, 16 ounces is a pound. Let's see what we have. 13.4 ounces, 2.5 ounces underweight.
The fact that this young lady didn't die is nothing short of a miracle. On August 13th of 2026, on Thursday morning, just before 8 a.m., a 20-year-old woman was rescued and revived after nearly drowning while trying to cross a flooded bridge on a bicycle in Sabino Canyon in Tucson, Arizona. Now, she was part of a family of 3 that were attempting to cross this flooded bridge on bicycles after an overnight rain from monsoon activity caused some very fast flowing water from Sabino Creek to cover the bridge. Now, the woman fell off of the path next to her bicycle and became trapped underwater. Family members and bystanders and Good Samaritans immediately jumped in to try to save her. Now, she remained submerged completely for multiple minutes, with some reports saying several minutes, and then the powerful current sucked her into a tunnel drainage system under the bridge and ejected her roughly 100 feet downstream. The Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos described the video, saying she disappeared underwater into the tunnel and was forcefully thrown out farther down. Rescuers ended up pulling her out of the water and performed CPR until she regained consciousness. In addition to the bystanders there that tried to help, deputies in the Pima County Sheriff's Department, along with firefighters, assisted in getting her out of the drainage area. She and one other person from the family were transported by Rural Metro Fire Department to a local hospital. Both were reported to be in stable condition. Like I said, nothing short of a miracle. She could have easily gotten trapped underwater somewhere, and that would have been it. That would have been all she wrote. I mean, I have friends in the past that have gotten caught on rip currents and rivers and got trapped underwater, and there was nothing anybody could have done to save them. So again, I think this is a miracle, and I'm glad to hear that she survived and that it was just minor injuries. Now, local authorities, including the Sheriff's Department, have used this incident as a strong reminder of the dangers of flood washes, stressing to never attempt crossings on bike, foot, or vehicle, as fast-moving water is extremely hazardous and endangers both civilians and first responders.
Never to everness, you're not slick. This Masonic ass game. Look at the opening cinematic. 33. They are showing us a Project Bluebeam-esque future. Or a rapture. It really depends how you look at it. You see, oh my god, they're ascending. Are they getting abducted by aliens? And you look at this mothership looking thing. If the rapture already happened and we're in the little season, this is exactly what a mothership would look like. Because it would be New Jerusalem. Don't I? Symbolism. And of course, they make the good guys go against an angel-esque creature. Just like what would happen in real life if something like this showed up in front of us. The government will make us fight them. They're clearly trying to tell us something. And you look at this thing in the middle. Now, maybe someone could help me. I don't really know what this could represent. Maybe a portal? When CERN opens up, maybe that's when we'll have these type of influences. Maybe there'll be more demons at play.
I could see that happening.
That's when all these monsters start showing up in the game. Just like how CERN was showing us some freaky weird shit. I guess this is normal to show at some science shit. I guess it's normal, I guess. And the game just emphasizes it all. We all know Masons created the circus. You see how they get a Porsche collab instantly. You see the checkerboard everywhere in this game, literally. They got this dumb witch. You know damn well they wish they could make that a freaking Star of David. They wish. They'll just get away with doing that right there. And you see checkerboard for R. And then to top it all off, it is a gacha game and it's pushing lust. As all of these games do. The audience that plays these games usually aren't the smartest. Luckily, I'm the most based human of all time. You can't get away from me. You can't. I'm too clear. I see this shit. It's so obvious to me.
Kris Jenner is not only a pimp, I would argue that she's one of the most dangerous people in Hollywood and the most diabolical. Not to mention a witch of a very high ranking. Obviously, I say pimp because she has exploited every single one of her daughters.
Look how wide all the shoulders are on all of them.
The obvious being Kim's to start it all, right? But the black magic behind this family goes so much deeper than that. The demasculinization of men, for one. None of the relationships end well. And a big one being Bruce Jenner. The biggest, actually. And why is this significant? Because Bruce was an Olympic gold medalist. Like, this was like a symbol of masculinity, like an Olympian turned into a woman. I don't think you guys understand what seeing something like this happen does to the psyche for all of us as a whole. And then we can't forget the Kanye West situation when he started waking up to his MK Ultra. Everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. Kim was trying to fly to Wyoming with a doctor to lock me up like the movie Get Out because I cried about saving my daughter's life yesterday. Have you seen what's going on with their daughter, specifically North, the oldest one? Now I'm going to backtrack a little bit. She's 70 years old in this photo. A facelift and airbrush, they'll say. There's not enough facelifting and airbrushing in the world. 70 years old. I don't even need to get into what she's doing to look like this. But again, what does this do to the psyche of the general public? More proof of dark magic. Kim with the spirit cooking witch, Marina Abramovic. I have some videos about her. This is already getting pretty long. I'm not going to get into it. If you know, you know. And then, of course, Kylie came after Kim. This was her Halloween makeup line called Freddy. But again, what does this do to the psyche? You're mixing with the blood and, in a sense, right? I'm going to have to make this a series. It's already going too long.
Turn your head, animal lovers! Because this video is the most disgusting thing I've seen in a long time. And this kid deserves everything that's coming to him. If you didn't see this kid kicks this seal a couple of times for no reason, laughing and joking with his friends. This seal did nothing but was just sitting there on the pier. And this kid decides to kick the seal in the face.
I don't even have words for how disgusting people like that are.
It was the most disgusting thing I've seen. I'm not even going to post the video because I don't want anyone to see this video.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either.
Watch it, especially if you're an animal lover, because it will disgust you.
That pisses me off.
It's a secret. This is a magic ticket. Someone's noise sees it.
Looks like a robot.
You see this ship in the sea? You ever heard of a Nikon 1000? Nikon's shocking eclipse secret. You know NASA and Nikon did a deal, and this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Curious to know your thoughts. Do you own a Nikon?
NASA conveniently made a deal with Nikon right before the total solar eclipse of April of 2024. And coincidentally, Nikon also discontinued the Nikon P1000, aka the Globe Buster, because it has 125x.
I've heard from some people online that have the 900 and the 1000, and from what I've gathered, the 900 is better than the 1000.
Optical zoom. So you can zoom in on ships that disappeared below the horizon. Or you can zoom in on the stars and see that they aren't what NASA tells us they are. But apparently they discontinued the P1000 to release the P1100. But the thing is, the 1100 uses digital enhancement. The images are digitally enhanced. So that means that it's manipulating the images that you're seeing. So if you go and try to study the stars with the P1100, it's not going to look like this. See, the Globe Buster took a video of this right here. Does that look trillions of miles away? Entertainment only.
Analysons les pommes d'Adam. Ok? Comment ça se fait? Il en a pas, Léo. Rihanna, t'as vu? Il a pas de pommes d'Adam. Elle, oui. Oui. Non. Alors, qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? J'attends vos réactions dans les commentaires, les amis. Là, c'est très grave, l'heure est grave. Je vous laisse analyser la situation comme l'est la situation. Allez, ciao.
This guy looks pretty manly, and his name has a Peter in it. This came on my feed pie because I was doing a Bengals video, and 3 out of the 4, just like an Adam's apple, just popped right out at me. Susanna Hoffs has one too. This one ain't as noticeable, but I mean, if you see it, you see it. It don't have to be it could be shaved.
The blonde waitresses take their trays and spin around and they cross the floor. They've got
Vicky Peterson, and Peterson is a man's name. And this is, I think, the manliest looking one of all of them, and has a very square blocky skull and that Adam's apple.
all the school kids so sick of books. They like the
This guy's name is Michael.
When the buzzer rings, the energy, get on my frequency. Got the whole world to see. Turn up the energy. Turn up the energy. Turn up the energy. Energy.
Come on, y'all. A little louder. Come on, y'all. Louder. Come on, y'all. A little louder. Come on, y'all. Could they know? How could they know what I've been thinking? Like they're right inside my head because they know. Because they know what I've been hiding. They're right under my bed, they're on patrol. Here they come, yeah, here they come, out of the shadows. To take me to the court because they know. Gotta shut this down. They've been watching all my windows. They gathered at the warren 'cause I've gotta get out of here. Slip down into the dark.
The shit. People think that I'm skin and bone just like everybody else, but I'm just like every other drag queen. Glue, duct tape, and some fucking lipstick. And everything's gonna be alright. I see you down there, isn't that right? With enough glue and duct tape, we can do anything.
If you're
Ne pousse pas.
Guys, let us just go through.
What are you wearing,
Do you guys remember when these two and Jason Bateman's wife were seen coming out of a facelift surgical facility in Connecticut? You know what I think they were getting? A tracheal shave. Updating that. Because I'm noticing that these people might need more than one. This one, Sandra, that she is snake belly bulge and out loud and proud. But now look at this. So Jennifer Aniston has always claimed that she doesn't do a lot of Botox. She doesn't do a lot of fillers. She is a natural girly, okay? Bullshit. If we're thinking that we're a Free Martin, she has had to have a lot of surgeries. Here she is, coming out of the latest plastic surgery office with a scarf around the snake belly bulge. You can't hide it, girlfriend. We know.
Yoga.
Party at the beach down in Copacabana, sipping killer fish. Got my black yoga pants on. Me and Brittany, we've been down in Atlanta, sweating in the club. Call me Dirty Diana.
This is so satanic and demonic. This woman and her daughter is dancing around a Baphomet statue. They are worshiping a Baphomet statue. I went to this woman's profile to see if maybe she was trolling or to see whether or not this was actually real. And this video is real because as I searched her profile, you can see that she's into some very dark things and she's teaching her daughter these things as well. And I want to speak to the parents, not concerning the woman, but concerning the child that was in this video. This is an example of why parents need to cover their children under the blood of Jesus, because there are parents that are teaching their children dark things, demonic things, which is why you have to. God is commanding you to teach your child the things of God. Different doctrines, demonic doctrines that is contrary to the word of God can penetrate into the ears of your children and can defile them if they are not covered under the blood of Jesus and taught the things of God. And whether you want this or not, as a parent, your child have to interact with society. They have to interact with other children. But it's your job as parents, according to the word of God, to train them up in the way that they should go, that when they get old, it won't depart from them. Holiness need to be embedded in your children. The word of God need to be planted in your children, that when a doctrine comes that is not of God, they will not be uprooted. And watch your children. Be mindful of who they are interacting with. Be mindful of the things that they are watching. Teach them holiness. Teach them righteousness. Because I'm telling you, if you don't teach them the things of God, the prince of this world is going to teach them the things of the world.
People are freaking out after they just learned how to break the Matrix. And if you don't believe it, just watch.
So when I woke up this morning, the internet decided it wanted to break my brain because there's a bunch of people on my TikTok feed saying that you can break the Matrix by sticking a penny to the wall and believing that it'll stay there. And as a Gen Xer, my first thought was, that's bull.
I've been seeing more and more videos of people doing this. It's starting to actually kind of convince me that it's possible.
Second thought was, now I have to try it. Why is there a penny stuck to my wall? And why can I also stick this dime to the wall? And before all you science people come running into my comments, I did not rub it, I didn't slide it, I didn't lick it. I just picked it up, stuck it to the wall, and it stayed there. And naturally, instead of behaving like a 53-year-old adult, I started trying to stick all kinds of shit to my wall. Quarters, nickels, dimes, a guitar pick, a spoon. At this point, I'm about 2 household objects away from trying to stick a hair to the wall because all of those things stuck. And that penny over there, it's now been on my wall for about an hour. I don't know I don't know if there's a matrix or we're living inside of a simulation. All I know is that I spent my entire life counting on gravity. It was the one thing I knew I could count on. Now the internet has taken that too. What I do know is that if Morpheus shows up to my front door today, I'm taking the red pill because I have so many questions.
And you guys tried this?
Guitar pick stuck to the wall.
Did this work?
I don't know. Let's see. This is a poker chip. It's actually still there. Just stuck to the wall. You science people, stay out of my comments for like 5 minutes, okay? Because I'm having a moment.
It was when Ariana took part in the movie Wicked that things became too obvious to ignore. For starters, she had a drastic and unnecessary weight loss that caused her fans to be concerned about her health. The fact that her Wicked co-star Cynthia Erivo underwent a similar physical transformation ruled out an underlying health problem, and rather highlighted a bizarre, almost ritualistic metamorphosis. Even stranger was the power dynamic between the two in their joint appearances, in which Cynthia Erivo exerted a dominant, almost obsessive power over Ariana.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing is... biggest pinch me moment for each of you on the set? Was it the day you arrived on the set or some special moment that happened during the filming of this?
You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much. We appreciate for coming into this room.
You're not going to tell me.
Not the time, helicopter!
Such odd behavior.
Go. Hey.
The least one can say is that the relationship between Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo is bizarre. In some ways, it reflects the movie Wicked, where Glinda the Good becomes entranced by the Wicked Witch of the West. Is this all an act? Is there truth behind all of this? Like in many other Hollywood things, the answer to both questions is yes. Watch the full video on Ariana Grande and the dark side of the entertainment industry on Vigilant Citizen's YouTube channel.
It's getting real out here. It's getting real out here, guys. Shut up! What is going on out here, bro? Things are changing very fast. Something is up. These concerts are getting out of hand. I'm not sure why anybody wants to come in on a giant snake. Shut up! You know why? Because it's entertaining. It's entertainment. People are saying that this is the book of life, and I doubt that. Shut up! Something is going on. These concerts are getting very strange. People are saying that it's not about the music anymore, but it is. That's why they do it. I'm not sure if this means time is running out. But the way things been looking lately, time is running out.
It all seems very symbolic and ritualistic.
Shut up! People need to start moving with urgency. This is what I heard, because I would never say nothing like that. I'm just playing about, guys. Entertainment purposes only. These are concerts. These are how these artists perform. They come out on big snakes and big clocks and stuff like that. Nothing to think about. Just enjoy the show. I don't know what's going on out here. Let me know if you know what's going on out here. I'm out.
I'm going to have a rant about Walker's Crisp, because Walker's Crisp are owned by
PepsiCo. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you better in a second. Because the drought this year means that potatoes are not growing and the yields are down, and they've got contracts that are screwing farmers over. This 45-gram packet crisp costs £1.37. A ton of potatoes will make you nearly 22,000 packets of 45-gram crisp. That then has a value of £30,000 a ton. What do they give the farmer? Around 200. Yes. This year, because of the dry weather and the yields are down by more than half, if not further, they're costing £450 a ton to grow them potatoes, but the contract will only pay them £200.
Brutal.
They won't do anything about it. PepsiCo last year, that owns Walkers, made $11.5 billion. They are profiting by farmers. There is less than half a pence worth of potatoes in a bag of crisps. If they were just to pay 1 pence for the potatoes in a bag of crisps, the farmers would make money and be able to stay in business for next year. Sort it out, because you're going to have no potato farmers left. It is exactly the same with other commodities, whether it's malting barley behind me or wheat that goes into breads. We've got fair trade from bananas from all around the world, but we don't have fair trade for British products. We need fair trade. If you're PepsiCo staff,
I was waiting for him to say something, but it just ended up being a stare. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up for today. Hopefully you guys made it to the end. If you did, thank you very much, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Peace.